Good morning. I'd like to welcome you to the day and to my channel, Mimi on the Move. And that's me, Mimi. I'm getting ready to go camping today with my friend Joanne. You haven't met Joanne yet, but you will. And I did all my preps yesterday with the exception of doing the dump. I'm going to do that last thing this morning before we leave. And but yeah, I did everything yesterday. In fact, I went over to Joanne's last night. She has a home, and we got her bed sorted out. It was interesting. She has a Honda CRV, and she bought one of those tents for the back of her car, which we have not unboxed yet. We will do it at the campsite. She put her seats down in her CRV last night just to see how she's going to do her mattress for sleeping on tonight. Well, as it turned out, the Honda CRV does not work well for camping because you've got your two sets of seats, right? This is your front seat. The front of the car is here. Front seat, back seat. Okay. So when you put your back seat down, it should be flat right out to the trunk, right? The hatchback. But no, it's not. Right about down this far where the bum would be, if your head was here and you were laying this way, right down here where your lower back and your bum would be, there's like this much of a drop all the way across the car. Not just one spot. There's an actual drop. So we had to figure out how to fill up all that space so that the back floor of the CRV was even before we put the mattress part on, because she would be very uncomfortable, to say the least, trying to sleep on a 2-level bed. That's what it would break down to. But right now I'm going to head out. Mister's had breakfast. I've had breakfast. I've had my coffee. That's why I'm able to talk to you right now. And yeah, I'm just going to head over to the dump. Oh, and I also have to get Oko, which is Mister's pine, unscented, no chemical kitty litter. And honestly, of all the ones I've tried, and goodness knows in all the years I've had kitty cats, this is the best one so far. Unfortunately, it is also, I think, the most expensive one. But if it does the job in our tiny little homes and you don't get any cat odor and stuff like that, you know what you got to pay for. You got what you got to pay for. You get what you pay for too. So anyways, with that, I'll turn on my house, get my seatbelt on. You know the checklist I go through. Oh, and by the way, an update on my battery. Remember, if you were here the last few videos, I randomly was speaking about my battery monitor on the wall not communicating properly with my batteries. My batteries were, I have 8 100 amp hours of lithium. I know, but lithium's another story. We can talk about that another day. I have 8 100 amp hours of that. They were individually on my Bluetooth on my phone telling me that each and every battery every day was up to its full potential, 100%. However, that message gets relayed to the monitor on the wall, and it tells me the state of my batteries. And a few weeks ago, it was like at 100. It was been at 100 for over 6 months, because I drive enough each day that it always reaches 100 before bedtime. Well, it was dropping. It went each day. It was dropping 1%. So it did end up from 100 down to 70. I think 79% was the lowest it got. Could be 76, but I'm thinking it was 79. Either way, it wasn't going up and it wasn't dropping. Well, guess what happened just like 2 days ago? I didn't even drive that far, just home from the forest where I was camping. And that day I drove around a little bit in the city here. At nighttime I looked at it, well, my good, it's up at 100% on the monitor now. And it's been staying at 100% ever since. I can't keep up. I don't know why it's behaving itself now, but let me say, I'm grateful that it is. And with that, I'll pull my seat up. The mirror's out already. If you know, you know. And my armrest is up. I need my glasses though, because these light sensitive eyes, even in the winter, I need to wear my sunglasses. I was told, or I read or something, that people with blue eyes, which is what I have, often have a sensitivity to quite bright lights. And I definitely fall into that category. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. You can let me know if you want. All right, we're good. We're gonna drive. I'm just gonna turn this. I'll see you in a minute, okay? Okay. All right, let's go back to the checklist. Seatbelt, armrest is not down yet. Emergency brakes off. Mister's in front of his window, but hiccup. The window is shut, so he's safe. My lights are on because it's still pretty early in the day. And yeah, let's go. Why, if we purchase music with our own money and we have it on our phones or wherever, that we can listen to it because we paid for it. And I also said I didn't understand why YouTube wouldn't allow us to play our paid for music on our YouTube channels. Because we're promoting artists, aren't we? We're promoting their music by playing it. So that's a question to me, and it's still a question, and I hope somebody will come along and answer that question for me at some point, because I am very curious about it. Anyway, so what I decided to do, if you don't know this, and probably many don't know this, I have been writing songs since the 1980s. You can do the math on that one. So I've never been able to do anything with those songs because guess what? I can't carry a tune. It's always in my head what I want the song to sound like, but I can't reproduce that sound out of my mouth. So it's always been my head how things should sound. I've dabbled with the guitar and I can play a few tunes and that sort of thing. I mean, I have music in me, I just can't get it out of me in a fashion that wouldn't offend people. Well, guess what? I have been working for 6 months on a project, and timing is interesting. I think I've got it figured out, the very basics. Trust me, it's the very basics of putting my songs to music, choosing who my singer's going to be, choosing what instruments are going to play for this singer, the phrasing, the actual putting together of the song, where the chorus will go, are we going to bring in another voice, just all kinds of things, where it's going to slow down, where it's going to speed up, like all of that. I've been working on that for 6 months. So while we're driving to the dump station today, I'm going to put my iPad on one of my songs for you. And let me just see which song it's going to be, because we don't want. Oh, I know the one. The one I wrote recently is called "Mimi on the Move." Pretty appropriate, right? And so I'm just going to put you on pause for a sec to make sure I get the right song up for us. Hang on. Okay, I've just hooked up my iPad to my house audio. Put my seat in again. Go through the checklist. Getting tired of the checklist, but I have to do it because at my age, if I don't do my checklist and I forget one thing, it could cost me money, right? And I don't want to spend money on repairs. No, I'd rather spend it on going camping, which is what I'm doing today. I already told you that. Anyways, I've got my iPad ready. I wrote this song, totally excited about it. At my age, to do anything like this is it's like the person running the marathon for the first time, you know. It's so freaking exciting. And I mean, I'm gonna get all kinds of like criticism, how it could have been this or it could have been better that way. I don't care. This was the best I could do, and hopefully as I do more of my songs, which I have plenty of, hopefully I'll get better. So let's get on the road with Mimi on the Move. You're getting the premiere right here, right now. First time on air. Let's make it a hit.
Here she comes now, there she goes. Where will Mimi stop next? No one ever knows. If you like to dance or wanna get fit, tapping your toes, wiggle those hips. It's your lucky day. Mimi's coming your way. Mimi's coming your way. Sharing her time and a talent or two. She's coming right now, she's coming for you. Feel the song and sway your body to and fro. Sing along with Mimi and let yourself go. Starting off low and slow, walk it right, walk it left, up on tippy toes, V-step. Walk it high, walk it low, so low. How low can you go? Breathe in strong, you know you're getting close. Heart rate up, not the time to give up. Let's see what you got. Side to side lunges, tummy very tight. Step, touch, leg curls, doing it right. In just a short minute, you can all take a pause, 'cause the time has come. Oh, the time has come. Yes, the time has come. For Mimi to move on, Mimi's got to move on. Here she comes now, oh, there she goes. Where will Mimi stop next? No one ever knows. Where will Mimi stop next? No one ever knows. Here she comes now, there she goes. Where will Mimi stop next? No one ever knows. Here she comes now, there she goes. Where will Mimi stop next? No one ever knows. Here she comes now, there she goes. Where will Mimi stop next? No one ever knows.
Well, if you're still here, thanks for being here still. And that was the premiere song for my channel. The song's called Mimi's Moving On. I hope you enjoyed. I'll play you some more songs, and that way you can choose just to turn it off or listen. And I'm always open to constructive feedback. But if you just don't like it because you don't like it, I don't need to hear about that, because I really kind of just did this for a challenge, yet one more challenge for me to stay brain happy, alive. I have to keep my brain stimulated to keep going. That's who I am, and many people I relate to are like that too. Anyways, enough. I'm gonna go do the dump. Sandy Station here now. You don't need to go through that with me. You don't even want to. So I'm just going to turn you off. I always turn you off, right? I only turn you on when you don't know I'm turning you on. That doesn't even sound right. Anyways, I'm just gonna turn you off for now, and we'll deal with the other later. Okay. Alrighty. The dump's done. Yay, I'm good for camping now. I don't think I have to do anything more, except what I'm gonna do is flip you around here. Okay, you're flipped around, and that white car you see right there is Joanne. She made it. So we're gonna get on the road, and we will see you at the campsite. So here we are at Miracle Beach. This is our first walk down to the beach, and I think we're going to spend a couple of hours down here. Look at the snow in the mountains across the ocean. Is that just beautiful or what?
No, it's very rocky.
But not over there. Well, that's why I was worried about your shoes.
Yeah.
Do you want to walk this way then?
Those rocks going up there. I think there's a man-made to do that.
I won't go in.
That's good. Is the water warm?
No, not bad. It's as it's coming in, it's getting cool. Especially when you go up further. Okay, as you can see, I've done my hair tonight. Had my shower. My hair looks lovely. Not. But look what my friend knows how to do. Take it away.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and giddy and gay.
Let your hair down.
And my heart, I don't know the rest of it. And my heart, something does with my heart.
Say goodbye to my friends now.
Say goodbye, friends.
And are we having fun yet?
Oh, yes. Stupid Cupid, you're a real mean guy. I'd like to flip your wings so you can't fly. I'm in love and it's a crying shame. And I know that you're the one to blame. Hey, hey, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me.
All right, bravo, bravo.
Okay.
Live from Miracle Beach. There's a pressing question that we must ask our friend, Joanne.
Oui.
What is the state of affairs in the world today? Make sure you're in the
It's a bunch of bullshit going on.
He says I'm bad, but I'm not bad. Am I bad?
She's bad.
Joanne,
Yeah.
thank
okay.
you for coming.
Well, thank you for hosting me and being the extra,
Set of
word
hands.
word I'm
Extra-
looking for. Yeah,
extra
the
set
extra
of
set of hands. And yeah, this is an unforgettable thing I did in my 80s. You see.
Yes, and we had some good laughs
And,
last night.
we sure did, and we had no wine. Seriously,
We had nothing. We needed
had
nothing.
No drinks. We were just in a very happy, jovial.
We were what
mood.
they call high on life.
High. Yeah, we were thinking, what the hell are we doing here? No, I'm only kidding.
There, that's
yeah,
better. That's a better
yeah.
shot.
Oh my God, yes, because otherwise,
I know we get.
this.
I'm afraid to go. I'm afraid.
Put it higher. Even.
I'm
It's
afraid to go
better.
to a turkey farm.
Yeah. I agree. Anyway, it's been
Okay.
2 gorgeous days, and
Yes.
I'm sure, Lori, you're going to have 2 more glorious days as well with
I will.
Mr. And
He loved having you here, by the way.
yeah, well,
did.
he had no choice.
No, he didn't.
I shared his space with him. I shared his little mouse.
And
maybe.
you shared your foot with him.
Yeah, I shared my foot with him. Yeah, and we watched a very scary
Oh my
movie
God.
last night.
Like that was like gross.
It was gross,
was
but
gross.
you know,
But
you kept on watching it.
I did. I watched the whole thing. You know why? Because they didn't show any bad things. We knew about them.
Yeah.
They make our mind think
Yeah,
them.
well, except she had no lips. That
Well,
was pretty
yeah,
bad.
that's kind of bad.
God.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to close
Okay,
off and say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
And there she goes. What a great time we had. What thing?
You know, because I don't like my belt. Did you see this thing? You put it in here?
Did that come with the car?
No, I bought it separately.
Oh
A
my
Canadian
gosh, that's
Tire.
a great invention.
So it doesn't bug me right
That's
here.
a great invention.
I have it on my other one.
Thank you
too.
for sharing.
Alrighty.
And there she goes, finally on her way back to her home. And she did promise to send me a note when she got home safe and sound. And just so you all know, I did get a message from her that she got home safe and sound and was going to have a nap.
Bye. Oh, thank you. Bye-bye. There she goes. What a great couple days with her.
Thank you for watching the video today. The rest of it will be out in a couple of days. And I wish you all great adventures, a lot of summer fun. Till the next time, bye for now.